Who are you and what do you do?
Well, I am Dermy Wermy of the aforementioned channel Dermy Wermy. Primarily I cover pop culture topics, stuff like that. Some drama now and then. I do reviews. Right now, I'm doing Doctor Who, so I had to watch the season finale and die a little bit inside.
Yep.
That's primarily what I do. I also have a show called Ballbusters, which Phil, you've been on.
Yeah.
It's a fun time over there. We get pretty degenerate, say a bunch of mean things, but we have fun. But yeah, that's primarily what I do. And I've drastically changed up my video style. So if anybody wants to check them out, harsh criticism is always welcome there.
Okay. Yeah, man. All right. So I do want to ask, I typically ask this for like all our guests. It's like, how did you get started? Like, what prompted you to like, hey, man, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna talk about whatever I want, and like, what sort of prompted you to start your, I guess you would say, YouTube journey?
What prompted me was I've always wanted to do this because I'm a little kid. I'm 28 years old. I grew up with YouTube being the main entertainment source. I'm Gen Z. I'm these young little retards out there. Sorry.
That's fine. You can say that. That's definitely
okay. That
allowed
one's
here.
okay.
Yeah, just any of the gamer words, the bundle of sticks, the transmission fluids.
I am
like
autistic, doctor approved. It's my word. I get to say that one. There you go. You have the R slur pass on my account.
I say retard all the time. All the time. We're bringing back a retard, okay? We're taking that back. Okay.
Okay, but I grew up watching YouTube. I loved Rooster Teeth. I loved Screw Attack. So, Craig was a big part of my childhood and growing up. And I always wanted to do this. I fell into what's called the PokeTuber sphere and watched a bunch of fun YouTubers, one of which some people know about, called Duncan MacLeod, who at one point in time went on and debated a lawyer who got drunk. We don't need to dig deeper into that one. Anyways, but I went to Anime Matsuri. I want to say it was 2023. I met said lawyer. Gary, Gary was there. Jeremy and Ryan told me to start a channel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Phone, and I went from there.
Yeah, man. I actually started with a phone too because I didn't have like a good camera, and the current camera that I had at the time didn't have the ability to remove the UI. Right, and I didn't want to buy like one of those like Logitech, CE, whatever, like those. Everyone bought one during COVID, right? For me, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna buy that, and then I was able to eventually upgrade to a Sony A5100, and I just used the basic, the basic lens that came with it, and then I was able to upgrade to a Sigma. What's it called again? I have like a 1.4 f-stop, so like it's pretty good. Like that's what the background's like super blurry, and I'm not too close to it. But yeah, man, it's like, to be honest, I think the most important thing, and I tell everyone this, this also goes down to everyone who's hanging out in the chat. If you guys want to start a YouTube thing, I think visuals is not super important. I think 720p is adequate enough. The thing that you need is good audio. I think that's the only thing you need.
Yeah, and more importantly, like I keep hammering this as well whenever we talk about starting a YouTube. Just start. It doesn't matter how crappy your video is or whatever your content is. It's just you learn much faster if you just start doing it and start learning rather than watching all these video of YouTube gurus how to start. It's the best way to start, how to optimize your videos. It's all nonsense unless you start. I keep repeating that to people who like, I know there's some people that I want to start a YouTube channel, but they never end up doing it. Like that's your biggest hurdle. That's your biggest enemy. Just start. Doesn't matter. If it sucks, then you'll learn along the way. You'll get better and better. Just start.
Yeah, man. But the goal is to just start. I think being lazy is just like, oh man, I don't have time. It's like, if you're not going to start now, you're never going to start, bro. It's like, just do it. And like, Grae, how much is your Fifine mic?
This was pretty cheap. It's like this one, it's like they're even cheaper ones. I used to have the HyperX Solo Cast, which is like 25, $50, and this one's around like 80, and it sounds pretty great. Though I am contemplating upgrading it, but this one's still pretty. You can get good microphones for like $50, and even less than that.
I started off with a Snowball. I saw a snowbot that's like 2009, like a very, very old one. And then upgraded to like a Mayono, like all-in-one, which is like
Yeah.
$35.
And
Like,
there's software out there already that'll make you sound better. You don't really need really, really good equipment unless unless you grow really big, you start really raking in good revenue. That's when you start upgrading your stuff. But when starting, there's plenty of ways for you to save money, buy things for cheap, and then find software workarounds to make your content better.
yeah. But yeah, man. Okay, now I'm assuming you don't have to tell us your real name. Unless it's actually Dermy Wermy. First name Dermy, last name Wermy. How did you come up with that name? And that's not your real name.
I've already said what my real name is on the internet.
Mhm.
It's actually Dermot, well, Dermot, because it's Irish. And my mom named me after Dermot Mulroney from Young Guns. And he was in Secret Invasion as the president, and I hate every second of that. But anyways, that's besides the point. Yeah, my mom loved him in Young Guns, so she named me after him. And also my dad signed off because my name means the same as his name. So that's the only reason I got named that. Then as time went on, my best friend had me in his phone as Dermy Wermy. But he knows how to spell. I don't. So actually, I'm not French. I am Irish and German.
Imagine being French. Okay, no offense to the French people, just a little bit though. Just a little bit. But continue. Sorry.
No, I'd give a lot of offense. You guys waved the right flag to my ancestors. Come on. Anyways, no, my friend had me as Dermy Wermy in his phone. And I took it, but I don't know how to spell. So it's actually Wormy in his phone, like worm, but I did E. So that's how it came about. And I just took it ever since. The other name I could have done was Dermot the Frog, but I didn't go down that route.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Project Eggroll podcast. Make sure to catch us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you all there.